Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you all for being here, for all of your support. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to see what is the gossip about you. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what is the gossip about you right now? Okay, group number 1. So, right away, what came to me when looking at these cards is that currently you guys are seen to be kind of like you're in boss mode right now. Okay, like you have a lot to do, a lot to get done, and it's like you are very focused on that right now. Okay, so those that know this about you know that. Okay, and for everybody else, I feel like I don't necessarily feel like you're broadcasting it, so they might see you as kind of like keeping to yourself right now. Okay, so they kind of feel like they're in the dark about, what exactly is going on for you. But those that know this are the ones who are talking. Okay, like you definitely are seen to be independent, self-sufficient, self-reliant. Like I don't need no man or woman, I can get things done on my own. And like I said, like a boss vibe, okay? The thing of it is though, we have the 8 of Swords here. So that is a very I'm trying to do, in your guys' case, I'm trying to do this on my own because I should be able to, because I have before. But see, she's bound to these ropes, and so it's kind of like, as much as you're trying to do a lot on your own, it's kind of like, I'm just getting the message, people want you to know, it's okay to ask them to help out. That doesn't make you less. That doesn't make you incapable. That doesn't mean you're not enough. You absolutely are. But it's kind of like people realize, though, you have a lot on your plate right now. And it's like you'll burn out if you keep going the way that you're going. And they feel like you're just not seeing that with the Ace of Swords reversed here. So that's really the main theme that's coming through for you guys, is that those that are aware that you have a lot to get done right now, and it's like you could use some help is what I'm seeing. A helping hand, literally. It's like, don't hesitate to ask, okay? And know that that doesn't reflect anything about you that is less than, okay? In fact, it would show a strength in a different way, is what I'm getting with that. So that's interesting to see, group 1. So along with that, you guys are also coming across a Scorpio. So I feel like you're kind of tapping into this new sensual side as well, okay? And I'm getting something is coming across as being different. Okay, people think woo, that have seen you lately, or, maybe you've posted something, you're coming across a mega babe. And I just feel like, there's something that you guys are doing that is, it's like you're not showing off, but you're stepping out, and you're stepping up, like a glow up, just something about you is just glowing right now. Yes, in the midst of all this stuff going on, and, you guys feeling like you don't even have time maybe to put yourself together. I'm still seeing though, this vibe, this aura of people thinking and talking about how you are coming across as being attractive, okay? And it could just be, it's just something about you right now. That's all I'm gonna say. There could be something that you switched up, okay? Makeup, hair-wise, clothes-wise, doesn't matter. You were attractive before, you're attractive now, but yeah, there's just something that's been tweaked, okay? That's different on top of your usual thing that you do, okay? And I feel like a lot of you are going to be kind of surprised, because on one hand you won't be because you know you're attractive, but on the other hand I feel like you will be, because you'll be like, what? I literally haven't had time to do anything. Well, whatever you're doing, it's working, okay? Yeah, and then we have my work theme card. So this could be in regards to work, but I feel like it's even more than that. I feel like it's work on top of something. Okay, it could be family-wise, could be you guys could be moving. I'm just getting like a lot of movement going on, like literally, physically. And you guys having a lot to get done right now. Yeah, okay, so with the flashy card, there is definitely something that you guys have switched up that like you are kind of like showing off is what I'm seeing. This like not your usual way of doing things, okay? Or maybe you got a new car, okay? I'm just saying like some kind of new thing possibly that you're kind of like showing off, you know? And while you're doing that, people are just kind of like staring at you like, wow, like you're attractive. Even if that, like you guys, okay, you could have posted like a new pic of you with something, okay? You could have got like a new car, you know, new outfit, new haircut, something that's different. You're kind of showing that off. And like all people are focused on, I feel, is like you. That's what's coming through with that. Also, you know, it's kind of like people see you as you're the type that works hard, you play hard. They see you as being the full package. I see people talking about that as well, okay? So it's like people know, you know, you got that good work ethic. If anything, you might even spend long hours and time working on whatever you need to work on, but they also feel like, you know, when it comes time to let loose, like you do that, you go all out with that as well. So I see people talking about both, okay? And like I said, like people thinking you are their ideal, you are their full package. Like you're such a go-getter, but you're also so chill and fun. Like, you know, this is what's coming to me about that. People talk, they know that, you know, you guys are ambitious and a go-getter when it calls for it, but you're also chill and fun, okay? When it comes time to let loose and have fun. You guys are also seen to, you have a wild side to you that's also come through, and a bit of a rebel, okay? You've got a bit of a rebellious streak. I feel like you guys are the type that like, you're like badasses basically, okay? I feel like this group probably likes to wear boots. And you know, it's kind of like when you step on the scene, like everybody takes notice, you know, without you even having to say a word. You just have this vibe and presence about you that says, you know, I came here to get stuff done, and just a very no-nonsense attitude, you know. Definitely, like, I'm getting water fire vibes with this. You obviously could be an air or an earth sign, but like that's what's coming through. And with wild, I feel like some of you are partiers, and others of you, you know, you might party here or there, but even more so, I just feel like, again, you guys know how to let loose. You know how to get everyone around you having a good time. I just feel like people know who to call up, okay? When they want to have a good time, it's you. You get people out of their comfort zone, trying new things, out on the dance floor, singing karaoke, okay? I'm just getting like, you might even like, you know, like amusement parks, like the type that would go on all the rides, basically. Bit of a thrill seeker. You might even ride motorcycles. You're always down for the latest adventure, like when you're not super busy, okay? That's what I'm seeing. All right, so somebody in particular wants to know if you are seeing someone, okay? That came through. Because they feel like things were left unsaid. Okay, so this person could be someone from your past. I feel like they're checking out your social media, trying to see, like, have you moved on? Like, is there still a chance that you two could reconcile this because things were left unsaid? Maybe not even, like, reconcile. This could also be a new connection and just, like, it never took off. That's also coming through. They also say, I really miss you and I smell out the chance to see you again. So somebody in particular could be telling their friends, I'm seeing, like, you know, they're wondering about you, wondering if you've moved on. They wonder if they should reach out. They're trying to pick up clues and hints about you, but You know, you guys, with that Scorpio energy, you definitely reveal whatever you want to reveal, okay? I don't feel like you broadcast everything necessarily. And it's like when you do, it's kind of like you know what you're doing. Like you're like, yeah, this is what I want people to see. You know, you're kind of like that is what I'm getting. But really, group one, the main energy that's coming through is like I was saying in the beginning, though, people know you got a lot going on and you're very independent. And if anything, you might be a little stubborn when it comes to asking others for help. And in this case, I actually feel like I was saying, I do feel like if you asked others to help lighten this load that you've got going on, like that would actually be seen to be a strength for you guys because you're not used to it, okay? And like this anchor, it's almost like when you're doing something and it's not really working out for you, it's almost like it anchors you in further into that reality, okay? And I feel like that's what this anchor is representing. And, you know, I just feel like it's time for you guys to try something new, okay? Like, totally step outside of your mind and see what comes to you. Like, what comes to you about this certain thing that you've got going on that's a lot for you. And then with the letter card, I do feel like there is somebody in particular, okay, who is going to reach out to you, okay? And it is this person. And it is this person who is asking, like, are you seeing someone? There were things left unsaid and I miss you and smile at the chance to see you again. As far as though, like, if there's anything going on in your dating world, I feel like you guys basically have everybody guessing about that. I'm not getting that you're posting about anybody or even really mentioning it. Like, others have to mention it to you. So you basically have everybody guessing when it comes to that, is what I'm saying. So a lot of people honestly feel like they're in the dark about what's going on with you and your life right now, is what I'm seeing in group one. So there really isn't much for them to say, except for those who know what's going on. Okay, group number one, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group two. Okay, so what is the gossip about you right now? Okay, group two. So what I'm seeing is that whenever you end up watching this video, because it's timeless, it will apply to you guys. So I feel like recently you guys have gone through something that was pretty tough, okay? And like some kind of loss is what I'm seeing, okay, with the 5 of Cups here. And it could literally have been like a few days ago, a few weeks ago, or a month or a few months ago, okay? Like, take what resonates, you'll know what I'm talking about. And I feel like, you know, it's kind of like that's the main theme of what I see people talking about, is whatever loss you went through, okay? So it was kind of like, you know, all was seemingly right in your world, and then this loss occurred, and it's going to be different for all of you for what that was. And I just feel like, you know, you guys have had to go through that, and I do see you rising above it. And I'm also seeing, like, as far as any gossip goes, like, yes, you know, you guys are seen to be strong. I feel like you really are persevering through this, okay? You are living life after whatever this was, okay? You guys are still seen to be, like, beautiful and magical, like, regardless of what you're going through right now. Okay, and with her under the starry sky, I just feel like, you know, it's kind of like just the way that you guys are. It's like you're so graceful to people, okay? And in particular, I feel like somebody wants to, like, lay out under the night sky with you and look up at the stars is what I'm seeing. Like, you bring out, group two, you bring out this magical side to people, okay? I feel like they actually, like, pay attention to nature. So maybe you take nature pics or something like that. or, you know, just pics of you out in nature. There's something about you though that like brings people back to the moment, the magic of the moment, and they want to just be in it with you. Okay. So yeah, and whether people actually say this to other people or not, it's what they're thinking. So that's really cool, group 2. I just feel like you have this alluring energy about you, even when you don't try, is what I'm seeing. And I do feel like a lot of different people are like wondering like if you're seeing somebody, okay? This feeling that people think like whoever ends up with you is going to be lucky. So along with that, we have, okay, so the mountain, the ring, that. All right, so as you guys are coming out of that place of the loss, it's kind of like now you're in this place where like the future is open wide to you. Okay, it's like, you know, the possibilities are basically endless with the 7 of Cups here, as well as the, you know, the card that represents like which direction am I going to go now. Like that's also what the 7 of Cups can be, like multiple possibilities laid out in front of you, and it's like which way, what are you going to choose, you know, path-wise, relationship-wise. Okay, so I feel like, you know, it's kind of like at this point people are like wondering like what's going to happen next in your life, you know? It's just like your life is completely like altered, you know? It's taken on a new route. I also feel like, you know, overall, I feel like those of you that chose group number 2, you're pretty drama-free for the most part, is what I'm getting. And life typically kind of flows for you. I'm not saying like all the time, but a lot of the time, okay? At least that's how it appears to others as well, that things kind of happen effortlessly and unfold like your magic. You know what I mean? Like, but recently I kind of feel like, you know, and I do feel like, you know, it's kind of like there's been this weird drama for you, like out of nowhere, is what I'm seeing with this mountain card, okay? And I just feel like you guys are kind of just thrown lately. And you're like not sure what to make of anything basically, and just kind of living in the moment, you know, moment to moment, day by day. I feel like that's all part of the clearing out. Okay, you guys are going through this cleansing, healing, renewal period, okay? And I do see that not lasting, okay? And you going back to that more of a flow and ease in your life again. But as far as like any of that drama goes, like, yes, I do see people talking about that. So if you're dealing with people and drama lately, okay, people are definitely talking about whatever that's about. So yeah, you know, like I said, like the main theme is like people know you're going through a hardship right now, or that you were. You guys are seen to be tough, but it's like you're tired of being tough, okay? And I understand that, and I do see you coming out of that, okay? Some of you already are, so that's great. But yes, people do see you guys as being tough. You guys are the phoenix rising from the ashes right now. That's how people see you, and that's what they're saying. Because of the way that you guys are, you know, it makes people believe that anything is possible, okay? You are like the rainbow that shows up when it's storming out. So it doesn't matter what it appears to be doing and how gloom and doom reality looks. Symbolically, you guys are that rainbow. And I feel like, here's what's interesting. You know, due to whatever the recent thing that you guys are going through that's tough, as well as in the past, I feel like there was definitely some hardship also that you guys have gone through, you know, and led you to these videos and really like heightening your intuition, your awareness, all that. I do see you guys having this amazing wisdom, okay, that I feel like, you know, you guys are going to share with others in your own unique way. So I do feel like, you know, a lot of you who choose group 2, you're going to end up speaking somehow in your own way and sharing your own wisdom with others. And I feel like a lot of you might already be doing this. And if you are, feel free to share in the comments what you're doing. Like, how are you sharing your message to others? And for others of you, I feel like you will be doing this, okay? But just by you being you, though, you're making a difference. You're making people believe that anything's possible. You rose above, they can rise above, okay? So that's amazing to see, group 2. Okay, so there is somebody right now who has you on their radar big time, who you guys see as being like a friend, okay? But they see you as being more. And they also see you as being hard to get right now. So maybe you're taking a while to get back to them. Or maybe you just see them as a friend, you know, like on top of whatever you're going through. So I see that. And one minute they think you're on the same page, next they're not sure. It's like you guys throw this person just when they think they know what to expect from you. It's kind of like you say or do something that throws them, okay? And I feel like they are mentioning you like to their friends and stuff. And they're so curious about you. They want to get to know you, I feel like. I do feel like that's what this ring is about. So there's definitely a strong energy coming through as far as somebody who really would like a shot with you, okay? I feel like you guys are just kind of keeping them at arm's length right now. And I understand, like, you're going through a lot. I don't even think you're totally sure, like, if you see this person as more than a friend or not. I do feel like they would be good to you, though. Like, I am getting a sweet, genuine energy from this person. Yeah, this person's going to contact you, but I kind of get the feeling that they already are, okay? You kind of might like take forever though to get back to them. So if you're wondering who this is, it's that person that you're like kind of like friends with, whether literally or not, you know, that's what you would call them. And I feel like they hit you up and you kind of take a while to respond. They are crushing on you. Okay. I actually feel like you guys have a few people crushing on you. Some of you also are dating, like around, I see. And, you know, whether you're being vocal about that or posting about it, I feel like people are mentioning it, okay? Like, people know you guys are a prize. They know you. They think you can have whoever you want, okay? So I also feel like there's something about my group 2s that just feel like, you know, like I said, like some people view your guys' life like a fairy tale, so I don't know if it's what you post, you know. Maybe you take pics out in nature, write inspirational, like, words with it, quotes with it, something. Just making your life look like a fairy tale to people. And they feel like you can have whoever you want. I see them saying this. And yeah. I do feel like people wish they had it as easy as you, and I feel like you guys are going to be like, what? What do they mean easy? You know, I work for what I do or what I've got. But that's how people see it. Okay, so we have a strong crush energy, but I feel like a few people are. 3 in particular is standing out, as well as an X energy is also come through. Okay, so an X is not over you guys, okay? So you guys are that X for this person that no matter how much they've tried to move on, they feel like in the back of their mind, they wonder if you were the one, okay? And I feel like they compare anybody new to you. I feel like those people fall short. But there's also a part of this X, I feel, that thinks it's safer to dream about you than to be with you. Okay, so if you feel this X's energy, but you're like, but there's no action and they're with somebody. Okay, so for some of you, they might be with somebody. That's why, because there is a part of them that feels like it's safer to dream about you than to be with you, due to whatever reason. And as far as like what you guys are going through right now, my let go of control card came up. So just, you know, basically, the more you can let go of control that you never had anyway, and just like relax into the moment and trust in the bigger picture. And I feel like you guys will get that groove, that flow, that ease back, okay? That'll make life more of this magical flow for you. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you for being here. Bye, guys. Group number 3. Okay, so what is the gossip about you right now? So we have the Hermit and the King of Pentacles. So you guys are really coming across right now like you really don't have time for others, okay? Like I really feel like with the Hermit here, you're kind of doing you right now, you know, and you're kind of like showing up like a lone wolf right now. I really feel like you guys are on a mission, okay? Like it's like you guys have some kind of like goal that you're working on is what I'm seeing, okay? Or this literally could be about work, or you know, working around your house, okay? I'm just seeing like you guys have a lot going on, but there could be something in particular right now that is taking up most of your attention and focus, okay? So I really don't even feel like you have time for others. So if anything, I feel like people are saying, you know, like they haven't heard from you, they haven't seen you, they don't really know what you're up to. Those that do know about what it is that you're working on though, that's what they're talking about. Okay, so this thing in particular could be, you know, making you money. So maybe you're turning a side hustle into your main hustle, okay? Some of you could be on your way to being business owners. I'm getting an entrepreneur vibe for some of you. And for others of you, that is definitely a goal, but that's not what you're working on right now, okay? Like, so it could be both going on. I just feel like there's definitely something in particular that, like I said, like you don't have time for people. That's how you're coming across. And, you know, if there isn't anything in particular that's doing that, it could just be your work is demanding a lot of you right now, okay? So this is going to be different for all of you. But basically what I'm seeing people say is like, you know, you guys are all work right now and no play. And now they're thinking of you. That means your friends, your family, you know, anybody who wants to date you, exes, doesn't matter. This applies to everybody. Okay, group 3. So you guys are definitely coming across like the Capricorn here. Okay, very boss-like, very, like I said, like goal-oriented, ambitious, driven, super focused, like laser-like focus. You're really not trying to take any breaks right now or talk, see people. I mean, I feel like you will, you know, because you guys like to have a good time too. Like you're not all work and no play, but currently like that's what's going on. That's what's demanding. You know, that's what's being demanded of you right now. And you guys are like a Capricorn in that way that like, you like to go all out with whatever it is you do. Even work is what I'm seeing. Like you like to be the best at whatever you do. So you're not going to take any shortcuts with that is what I'm seeing. Yeah, and then we have the first house. That's also definitely your guys' energy. Like I was saying in the beginning, it's kind of like, yeah, you know, you're putting yourself first. You're doing what needs to be done. I feel like it could be something in particular with the house as well. Work, okay, like everything that's around you. So yourself and your surroundings are what you're tending to right now, group 3. Well, you know, regardless of that, it's like love wants in, okay? I see somebody in particular, their energy coming through where they definitely, I feel like you're going to hear from somebody if you haven't already by the time you hear this video. And then, you know, both of these, okay, this actually represents a boss. Some of you might either be a boss or you might becoming your own boss with the King of Pentacles and the Polar Bear. So that's interesting. And if not, I feel like that's definitely a goal of yours. And yeah, I see you. Yep. You're working on your money, working on getting that coin. You could be working on multiple streams of income right now. Okay. Very boss-like energy, group 3. And group 3, if you want to share what's going on in regards to that, feel free to in the comments. I'm always curious. Now, the person who definitely, you know, wants in is coming across like a Virgo. Okay, they don't have to be. That's just representing their energy. So they definitely have their eye on you. They know what they want. They know that you're busy and they don't care, okay? I mean, they care, but you know what I mean. Like, they want you to let them in is what I'm seeing. Like, literally and figuratively speaking. Yeah, in fact, we have Virgo come out twice. I also feel like that also represents like your energy, okay? So a lot of earth energy coming through for you guys. So whether you're an earth sign or not, I feel like, you know, people do see you guys as being practical, grounded individuals who like to work on things, even with their hands, I'm feeling, okay? And you like your coin. I know you're thinking, who doesn't? No, but like some people though, you know, are good at making money, and I feel like that's you guys. And if not, I feel like you will be. Okay, group 3. But yeah, like you guys, you pay attention to detail. You go all out with whatever it is that you work on. You have great work ethic. I feel like this is what people are talking about. If anything, you might be seen as a bit of a workaholic. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, people also think you guys are an enigmatic, like, you're mysterious, you're hard to read. Sometimes you're hard to get to know, okay? Like, you definitely only reveal what you want to reveal, and you like it that way. You like to keep your circle, like, small. You don't like to let a lot of people in, group 3. So I feel like, if anything, people are always kind of guessing and curious about you. Those of you that have social media, I don't feel like you post a lot. And I feel like people, you know, they want to know, they want to get to know you, they want to know about you, but they just don't. Okay, this is interesting. So when you guys are all work and no play, when you do actually let loose, I feel like you're very chill, fun people. You can even be like the life of the party. That's how people would describe you. And they have a great time with you. Okay, so like you definitely have both sides to you, group 3. Yeah, in fact, going off that, like your personality is seen to be like a butterfly, okay? Upbeat, playful, carefree. Sometimes jaded, you know, a bit guarded when it comes to love, but overall like happy-go-lucky, and like you just go with the flow. Okay, so you definitely have like this ambitious, fire and earth go-getter side to you, but then you also have this airy water, like upbeat, carefree, life of the party, woo, fun. Okay, so let's see. This person, though, that's being represented by the Virgo here, though, definitely says, I can't explain it, but I love it. Like, what they feel, you know, when it comes to you, this connection they have. I feel like they're also mentioning to their friends, like, you know, how they just get this feeling like, you know, it's definitely crush-like, but they think you could be the one, okay? Yeah, because you check off all the boxes for this person of who they think like the one is. For some of you, this is going to be an ex. For others of you, it could be somebody that you were somewhat involved with, okay? I feel like, you know, back in the day, you guys might have been caught up in some drama, and now it's kind of like you have this energy of, I don't have time for that, you know, and it's possible for some of you, you view this person as part of that old way of living and that drama, and you just like, you don't want anything to do with it. For others of you, that's not going to resonate, and this person is somebody else, okay? So, but either way, I'm definitely getting this theme of like who you used to associate with was kind of drama filled. And now you guys, you know, now you're all about making that money and being drama free. Okay. So I feel like, you know, sometimes the old friends talk and they're like, you know, they wonder what you're up to. They wonder like, almost like, are you too good for them now? Yeah. But, you know, you guys are the type though, you let your actions speak for you. Like sometimes you'll get caught up with words, you know, when people get you heated, triggered about something. But overall, I feel like you try to steer clear from that now. You have a very focused energy. Anyway, okay, so as far as you and this person goes, though, what's coming through about you guys is you both stepped away to become the person that you are meant to become, okay? And then I feel like whenever you hear this video, because it's timeless, I feel like that is when this person is going to think about reconnecting with you. So, you know, like, as far as like, if you feel like that's a good idea or not, you'll have to check in with yourself about that, your own intuition. Yeah, so these two cards represent how people, you know, see you and what they would be saying about you. So like the coffee represents you guys, you know, going all out with whatever it is that you're working on. And the dolphin represents that upbeat, carefree, playful, fun side of you. Okay, so you guys are actually very similar to group one. They definitely have these two sides to them as well, as what I'm seeing. But yeah, like that's what I feel like people are mentioning, you know. It could be too, the reason that both of these cards came out next is it's kind of like saying, you know, it could be that by the time you hear this video, you guys will be easing up on whatever it is that you're working on that's requiring all this attention and energy. And then you will be entering more of your laid back, fun, carefree side, okay? And then maybe you'll have more of a balance, because I don't see you, you know, just totally dropping your work or what you're working on, obviously. But I do see you doing both and being more balanced. People want to have fun. They want to reconnect with you. That's what I'm feeling. I'm getting this overall vibe that like people miss you, group three, especially like people that you used to talk to a lot that maybe you haven't in a while. So hey, if you ever get, you know, that feeling of like reaching out and connecting with them, this is that sign to do that. Okay, so for some of you, it's coming across that you guys are a social media influencer, okay? So you could be in the spotlight. And I feel like, you know, I see people talking about you, like fans and followers, okay? So whatever you're doing, keep doing it, keep shining. And I feel like, you know, you're making more of a difference than you'll ever realize. And yeah, I see you, you know, I see this expanding if this does resonate with you. So keep it up and ignore the haters and, you know, just keep blazing down that path, basically. If it inspires you, do it. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you so much for being here. Bye, guys.